Hello, this is Darius. I'm back with another video and we're going to be talking about a bunch of cool stuff. That's the word of the day, is review. So a review is basically a chance to look back on the things that you've accomplished in life over the years, what downfalls have happened, what choices you've made, what things you were happy with, and reviewing the cause and effect of the entire situation of your life. So, do I do this? Do I take the time to review sometimes? Not too much on paper, but I do it sometimes just here and there. Every now and then I think of the decisions I've made and the obstacles that were in my way and how it's shaped me into the person I am. Yeah. So, a review. Let's have a little review of what we're going to be talking about. A review. When is the appropriate time to do this? Usually you'd want to take a step back for a review when things get tough. Let's talk about music. I'm really passionate about music. I make music, I produce it, do it all myself. Sometimes you get burned out. You wake up, open that project, and then you're kind of in a creative block, So you got to take a step back, Look at the points in your life that you're lacking, the areas of your life that need improving for you to become a better person. So I guess it's happened with me, with music. Right now we're still releasing stuff. I'm trying to pump out all the old tracks that I have made in the past but have never finished. And I guess with music making, you have all these different projects that you make, but it's best to take a review because you take a step back, you see your garage is a total mess, okay? Or your closet is just totally disorganized and everything in your house is all out of whack. This would be a good time to get those things that you can't really put your time and attention into during your purpose. You can finally take just a day or two, take a couple days to review and correct some things that will help you improve in your day-to-day purpose. And what else can we say about that? When you take a step back, you can see how far you've come as an individual. So for me, this business idea was so out of my mind. I would have never thought of doing it even at the start of this year, but we're getting started here. We're starting really well. We got everything organized and I'm eager to begin. I'm so eager. I can't express how eager I am. I just want it to be done, man. I want to get it done. And even with music, I ended up showing people my music and expressing it and people actually liking it. And that gave me better confidence. I never thought I would be able to do that. I was too shy. Maybe. Not too shy, but just maybe not confident in my music. But anyways, what else do we have? YouTube. We're doing YouTube. At first it was hard. I didn't know how to create a concept for this kind of content. You're going to go to the first video, it's going to seem a lot different than how I present it nowadays. I've come a long way, We had even different YouTube channels, different sort of comedy, stupid YouTube shorts. It was dumb, but we kept going and we kept progressing into an individual who you want to be. Yeah. And career-wise too. I'm just finishing all my classes up here pretty soon. And it seems like everything's working out really well. My grades are good. I've got confidence in my abilities. I'm ready for what's next to come and I'm feeling good. And then we've come a long way. See how far you've gone and give yourself some credit because any progress at all is really good. You got to keep your progress. You can look at your places to improve. So when you sit back, take the time, you can look at your mistakes, look at your downfalls, review what's stopping you from doing your best towards your purpose. Whether it's, you're sleeping too much, you're not waking up early, or you're staying up too late, not having a strict schedule for sleep, or even just the habits. You have a bad habit of eating or bad habit with your sexuality. All these different things you're going to be able to look back on. You can see your vision for the future when you can take a step back. You can look at where you've come from, okay? And your vision from the beginning. Where was your vision at the start of this whole process? What do you want in your life? And is the path you're on going towards that vision you see in your head? It's a combination of those three factors: how far you've come, the places you can improve, and the vision for your future. It's going to recollect your energy. It's going to recollect your focus. You're going to be able to inspect the nuances in your day-to-day activities while you're on your journey. Okay. So when you hit a milestone that you really were going for in the first place, and you achieve success in the goal that you were seeking, that's a perfect time to reflect and see how can we got to keep going. This is not the end, because life is a continuous growth journey. You got to keep going, even if you hit your goals, man. Like for me, with music, I have a lot of released songs now. It's a good time to review and reflect. Be like, where do I want to take this now? I'm confident enough in my songwriting abilities, my production, my performance. I'm confident enough. Where do I want to go with my music career, with my business, with my art, with whatever path you have in life? Where do you want to go? And what did I say? Yeah, hitting those milestones is something to congratulate yourself with. And you got to absorb the amount of effort it took to get there and reflect and say, I am a capable individual, and my actions do have an effect on my environment and on my reality. And then I guess keep a journal. That's what really helps me. Keeping a journal, a physical journal where you can track your physical growth. Okay. Whether that's, I don't know, your money, your finances. That's really good. You can track your finances. You can track your physical strength with the gym or whatnot. Track your eating habits, and, track everything that you've been doing in action, Keeping a journal for your mental health. What have you been doing to deal with stress? Track that down. What have you been doing that is keeping you from reaching your goals faster? That's a mental sort of thing. Write it down so you can look back on it and say, how can I fix this? Okay. And spiritually, your spirit is very important. You got to take care of your spirit and learning new wisdom, going out and doing things that your body needs, and expressing yourself how your spiritual mind wants you to, expressing your different ideas. This is crucial, because without the spiritual sense, you're going to be hollow. It's going to be unfulfilling. You're not going to be feeling like you're going anywhere. I've grown on all three areas in the past couple months, like honestly, really fast. I've been growing a lot spiritually and just changing my mindset, my attitude, and the things I do. And I'm changing for the good. My mindset is definitely more positive. I'm working towards my goals. I'm making good progress, and I'm really happy with where I am, honestly. I'm really happy. And we're going to keep going. And I'm going to try to improve and review all the time. Review what you do. Review your progress. Review your actions. See where you can improve. Look towards your vision. See if you're on that right path. Are you on the right path to reach your goal? Look back on your mistakes. Where can you improve? And see how far you've gone. Give yourself some credit. It's not easy to make changes to your reality, but you're doing it, and it's a good thing. You don't give up. You make it past the plateau, it becomes easy. So yeah, take the time to reflect. Take some time to review when you hit a plateau or you hit a milestone or a roadblock, and keep a journal. Track your stuff down. All right. This is a little shorter one, so thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment, tell me what you liked about the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. So hot in here, dude. Holy crap.